everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 10 party favors for boys' birthday parties. So these are party favors favors that boys love to play with. I mean, they're like a lot of things that boys like in party favors and everything. And also, this is just a helpful video just in case you're not sure what to give out for a boy's birthday party favor if you're doing an all boys party. So these are just really good ideas for party favors for boys. So I'm going to get started. And if you didn't see my top 10 girls party favor video, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box down below. Unfortunately, I cannot talk today. So I'm going to get started. So number one on my list had to be candy. So candy is a good thing to give out to boys, or if you're doing like a boy-girl party combined, those are really good because kids love candy and candy is really yummy. And candy is just a great option for if you're having a combined girls and boys party. And this also works out just in case you don't want to spend like so much on party favors, because sometimes party favors can be quite pricey depending on where you're getting them and stuff. And candy is just a good thing to get for kids. Number two on my list had to be water balloons. So water balloons are so much fun because the boys get to fill them up, throw them at each other, and I used to love water balloons when I was a kid, and I think we had them a couple times for like my brother's birthday party or something. No, not my brother's birthday party, but whenever he had friends over, we always played with water balloons. Or like in the summertime, my school would, ignore my hair, it was sticking up. Anyway, water balloons are just so much fun because then the boys get to throw them at each other and then they get to fill them up, and boys love to throw things that break, and it's pretty fun. I think my brother liked to play with water balloons when he was a kid. Number three on my list had to be squirt guns, but only if they're handled carefully. So squirt guns are really fun because I know a lot of boys like to play with anything that involves water, shooting. Like squirt guns are really fun for boys, like especially the mini little squirt guns you can get like at the party store and stuff. Those are really fun, but if you're giving boys squirt guns, you have to remind them that if they're gonna play with squirt guns, they need to be handled carefully and not pointed at other people, because it's not really appropriate to be pointing like squirt guns at people when you're even though you're playing, you just need to be careful when you're pointing them at them, because it'll get like people uncomfortable, especially if it's just a fake gun. I know squirt guns aren't dangerous, but it's just important to not point them at people because some people don't feel comfortable when squirt guns are pointed at them. And I do have a story about squirt gun birthday party favor gone wrong, which I will link in the description box down below. Number four on my list had to be sticky hands. So sticky hands are super fun. So I'm sure you guys all know what they are. They're like the little hands. They come on a little ring, and then if you throw them, they stick to like the wall and stuff, and then you can peel them off. They're really fun. They had those when I was a kid. I think they do still sell them at like the party store. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't seen them around, but I know a lot of people love to play them. My brother liked to play with them, and I know there were a lot of boys love to play with sticky hands, and those are really fun. Number five on my list had to be army men with a parachute. So I think this is what my brother and I got when we were kids at like any of the boys' birthday parties we've gone to. It's like little army men with a parachute. They came with a parachute that was attached to them, and then if you threw it, they would go down slowly like they were wearing a parachute and stuff. Like that's how a parachute works, is it helps you get down safely. And that was pretty cool because we would throw them and then they would float down slowly and safely, like an army man would. They were really cool. We used to play with them all the time when we were kids. Number six on my list had to be glow-in-the-dark aliens. So these are pretty cool because they're like little rubber aliens and they glow in the dark. I think my brother had one of these before when he was a kid. He had like a little glow-in-the-dark alien that he got from one of his friends' parties. I don't know which friend he got it from, but they were like the little rubber aliens, and they would glow in the dark at night when you would turn the lights off, and they were super cool. I'd show you a picture, but I'm using my phone to film, and they're super fun because like a lot of boys love anything that glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. Number six on my list, that was number six. Number seven on our list had to be bouncy balls. So bouncy balls are super fun because boys can throw them on like the ground and stuff, and they're fun to bounce around and play with. I mean, like, boys love anything that like involves throwing or anything. Those are pretty fun. I remember when I was a kid, a lot of my friends who were boys always had those in their party favors, and they're super fun to throw around and stuff, and boys love to throw balls, and it's pretty cool. Or bounce any kind of balls, like whether it's a basketball or one of those mini bouncy balls. They're super fun. Number 8 on my list would be pocket notebooks for boys. So you can get pocket notebooks that have like designs for boys on them, like their favorite superhero, their favorite army man, or whatever, or their favorite video game character, or just whatever they're into that's for boys. Those are pretty cool. I mean, it's like, I remember a couple of my friends that were guys who have had birthday parties had all of those little party favors for boys, and everybody likes to use notebooks, which is pretty cool. Well, you don't have to buy a big notebook, just the little mini ones with like their favorite characters on them, which is super cool. Number 9 on my list would be toy cars. So you can get little mini toy cars like the Hot Wheels and stuff. I know boys love to play with Hot Wheels. They're really fun. I'm not sure how much Hot Wheels are, but they are a great party favor for boys just because boys like to play with cars and stuff, and cars are super cool. And they can just play with them and just let them drive around and stuff. Or no, move them around and stuff, and boys just love to play with cars in general. Number 10 on my list would be hacky sacks. So you can get little mini like hacky sacks at like, I think Target and stuff. Those are really fun. I remember I had a couple friends who were guys who loved to play with hacky sacks, and hacky sacks are super fun because boys can just bounce them on their feet and just play with them for a really long time. And they're just really fun in general because they're filled with like a whole bunch of like little beads or rice or whatever is in hacky sacks. If you guys know what's in hacky sacks, comment down below because I don't know what's in them. And they can bounce them on their leg, and they're super fun. I think my brother played with them. I know a couple, I had a few friends who would play with hacky sacks and they enjoyed them too. So hacky sacks are a super great thing for boys because boys love anything that involves a ball or bouncing around, which is super cool. Okay, so those are my top 10 party favors for boys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, if you didn't see my top 10 party favors for girls, I'll link that video down in the description box below, along with my Squirt Gun party favor horror story. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.